There are maps drawn not on parchment but in memory. Maps of coastlines and cities that no longer exist. These are the lands of the lost. Their stories written by the earth itself. The ground beneath us shifts. The sea can turn from friend to foe in an instant. We build our lives on the edge of immense indifferent forces, believing our time is forever. But we are only guests here, tenants on a restless planet. The wind and tide whisper warnings, reminders of our fragility. This is a journey into those lost worlds, cities erased, lives upended, civilizations humbled. We will walk the streets of vanished cities, listen for echoes in places now silent. These are not fables but scars on the earth, reminders that our existence is fleeting. Let us unroll this whispering map and trace the faded lines of history. We begin not with kings or queens, but with the land itself, soil, rock, water. Here the stories of lost lands are written, tales of tragedy, but also of wonder. They speak of the power that can create mountains and just as easily sweep cities away. In these stories we find both warning and awe. Let us listen to what the earth remembers. Our first stop is ancient Greece on the shores of the Corinthian Gulf. He-like, once a leader among cities. Its people worshipped Poseidon, believing themselves blessed and secure. Imagine hell-like white stone buildings, bustling markets, ships laden with goods. The city thrived, its pride growing with its power, but pride turned to arrogance. They denied others the right to honor Poseidon. Ancient writers say such hubris never goes unpunished. The signs were there. Animals fled, sensing disaster. The people watched, uneasy but did not understand. Secure behind their walls, they missed the omen. They did not know their god's wrath was coming. In the blink of an eye, their world would end. Helike's fate was sealed not by war, but by the earth and sea. The city's story is a warning. Nature's power is greater than any pride. The people of Helike, so sure of their place, would soon be swept away. Their city would vanish beneath the waves, a memory and a lesson. This is the price of forgetting humility before the forces that shape our world. Before disaster, Helike was alive. A potter shaping clay. Farmers tending fields, sailors trading stories from distant lands. The city's wealth flowed from land and sea, its coins stamped with Poseidon's trident found far and wide. The harbour was its heart, a gateway to the world. Life moved to the rhythm of seasons and festivals, tradition and community binding all together. At night, oil lamps glowed, families gathered, voices murmured behind shuttered windows. Helike was a world of order and identity, its people certain of their place. They believed their city eternal, the mountains and sea unchanging. But this sense of permanence was their greatest weakness. They could not imagine a world without Helike. They did not know their time was borrowed, their foundations fragile. The reckoning would come, swift and absolute. The end came on a winter's night in 373 BC. The earth shook violently. Stone walls cracked, roofs collapsed, chaos reigned. People fled into darkness, their cries lost in the roar of destruction. The city became a tomb as the ground heaved and dust choked the air. But the earthquake was only the beginning. The sea drew back, exposing the harbour floor, then returned as a towering tsunami. A wall of water struck Helike, obliterating everything in its path. The city was scoured clean, the living and dead swept away. Temples, homes, streets all vanished beneath the waves. By dawn, nothing remained but a calm lagoon where a city once stood. Helike was gone, erased in a single night. Its fate became legend, a warning of nature's might. The proud city was now a memory beneath the sea. The world had changed forever, the coastline redrawn. This was the true power of the earth and sea. Now to England's Suffolk coast, Dunwich, once a great medieval port. In the 13th century it rivaled London, its harbour bustling with trade. Stone churches, markets and shipyards lined its streets. The city clung to a crumbling cliff, the sea always at its doorstep. Life was good, the people hardy and resourceful. They built defences against the waves. But the sea is relentless. In 1286, a monstrous storm struck. Waves smashed defences, streets vanished, houses were swept away. The city was not destroyed in a night, but began a slow, agonising decline. Storms returned, each one claiming more land. The sea was patient, devouring Dunwich piece by piece. The city's wealth faded, its churches abandoned as cliffs crumbled. All Saints' Church stood last, a lonely sentinel, until it too fell to the sea. Dunwich became a legend, its bells said to ring beneath the waves. Today only a village remains, the rest lost offshore. Dunwich's story is a reminder, not all disasters are sudden, some are slow, unstoppable and just as final. After the great storm, Dunwich's people rebuilt, but the sea was relentless. Each winter more of the city vanished, streets, graveyards, memories lost to the waves. The harbour silted up, trade dwindled, and the city's wealth slipped away. One by one, churches were abandoned as the cliffs eroded. Fishermen told tales of nets snagging on submerged steeples, of ghostly bells tolling from beneath the sea. Dunwich faded into legend, a ghost city remembered in stories. Today, only a small village and a museum remain. The coastline has retreated, the city's heart now underwater. Dunwich's slow death is a powerful lesson. Some battles with nature are lost not in a moment but over generations. The sea's patience outlasted human effort. The story of Dunwich is a testament to resilience and to the limits of human endurance. In the end, the sea claimed all. The city's memory lingers, echoing in the waves. When a city vanishes, the land bears the scar. A new bay, a shifted coastline, ruins beneath the water. Ancient travellers wrote of sailing over Helike's submerged remains, glimpsing temples through clear water. These ruins became sombre monuments, reminders of disaster. Geologists and archaeologists read the Earth's layers, finding proof of sudden violent change. But the deepest scars are in memory. Stories of Helike and Dunwich became warnings against hubris, against forgetting nature's power. Myths and legends keep these lost places alive, transforming history into cautionary tales. These stories help us cope with loss, embedding lessons deep in our culture. Myths are not lies, but emotional truths, echoes of real events. They ensure lost lands are never truly forgotten. The whispering map endures, drawn in our collective memory. The past warns us we are never as secure as we believe. As we look back at these lost worlds, we see mirrors of our own fragility. We build higher, stronger, trusting in our science and engineering. Yet we build on coastlines, fault lines, floodplains, believing in permanence, as Helike and Dunwich once did. Their stories are lessons in humility, reminders that we are part of nature, not its masters. The Earth's power is indifferent, its timescale vast. There is beauty and awe in this truth, a connection to something ancient and immense. To stand where a city once was is to feel the weight of history and the limits of human pride. These stories are our inheritance, a call to remember and respect the forces that shape our world. The whispering map is always being redrawn. One day our own cities may join its silent, sunken shores.